Hey guys, welcome back to Two here today with a video. Today taking a look at Fortnite Festival, another full game that you can now play inside of Fortnite for free. If you're unaware, we just looked at Rocket Racing yesterday and Lego Fortnite the day before. Well, today they put out Fortnite Festival. This is from some of the developers and creators of Rock Band, and now it's pretty much Rock Band right in Fortnite, but you can play it with your friends all partied up together. You can play it on your own, and you get progress on your battle pass, within Fortnite as well by playing it. It's got lots of daily challenges and stuff like that, but most importantly, it is extremely good. This is again following right in the footsteps of the previous two games that we looked at. All of these new Epic Games made experiences in Fortnite, these full games, the three that they just put out, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, at Fortnite Festival, are now all certified bangers. They are all very good. This one, in my opinion, the ranking would probably go Lego Fortnite, then Festival, then Rocket Racing. I think Rocket Racing still needs a lot of work. But I would also venture to say that after about, maybe a couple weeks or a month, that Fortnite Festival would push itself to the top past Lego Fortnite. Now, that's a little crazy because right now there's more people playing Lego Fortnite than there are playing all of Fortnite Battle Royale, zero build, no regular Battle Royale, ranked, all the BR combined, all those players. There's more people playing Lego Fortnite than actual Fortnite right now. But I think when the sort of newness of it wears off and people get to the end of Lego Fortnite, for the people that really played a lot, and they start to trickle away, I think that Festival will almost have the opposite effect, where it should have very strong staying power. This is a really good rhythm game and a lot of fun to play with your friends. It's very challenging as well. Like, they did not go easy on this at all. It is a difficult rhythm game. If you're familiar with rhythm games, you're of course going to have a bit of an easier time. I fancy myself pretty decent at rhythm games and still find this one quite hard. Not even just like getting used to the controls right away, which is difficult, but instead just the songs themselves. They're very well put together. They're difficult. There's a lot of different difficulty options, and depending on the instrument you're playing within the song, like relative to the song itself, will increase in the difficulty. I can't play any of the music for obvious reasons. It's all going to be like copywritten songs, but it is just, it's exactly what you expect from Rock Band, but in my opinion, it goes even beyond that. The sort of cooperative play aspect of it is something you're never going to see that in like Guitar Hero or something, or the other rhythm games that you can play right now on PC and stuff like that, or just the general rhythm games that have been coming out. They don't really put out like Guitar Heroes or Rock Bands or stuff like that anymore. So we have these other sort of like more niche rhythm games, and while most of them are pretty good, they honestly don't have this level of like community that you can get by playing with your friends. You get to be in a band together, and the actual gameplay itself has mechanics built in where depending on like how good you're each doing, there's like a boost you can do that if you do it together you all get more score and stuff like that. It's got a really cool like band feel to it. You also each get to pick a song to put on the set list when you build your set. So if you're in a group of 4, you each pick one song and then you all play through the set. It's cool. If there's just 2 of you, each get to pick 2 and you play through the set. It's a really just cool idea, and you can also pull from everyone's different libraries of songs that they have, because let's get into the song system. At first, when I launched this game, I thought that Fortnite Festival, I clicked the wrong one. Now do I press button?
Oh, we go to the actual stage, I'm guessing?
Where's the main stage?
So this isn't an actual game?
No, there's an actual like notes come down a thing and you actually play. But how? How do you?
Yeah, what the f is the point of this?
There's separate. Oh my god, there's separate buttons. There's a jam stage that has 30,000 players, and then there's a main stage that has 800,000 players.
So you f***ed it up.
Well, it said Fortnite Festival, so I picked it and hit play. And so there's 2 different modes. Let's talk on this first. There's the main stage, and then there's like the jam stage. And I thought that they were both in the same Fortnite experience, the way like Lego Fortnite is, where it's just one thing. And I clicked on the jam stage one by accident, and this is useless. I don't know why it exists. I'm going to completely omit it from my mind and from this whole like review and spiel about Fortnite Festival. For all intensive purposes, the jam stage stuff does not exist. It's completely useless, half-baked, meaningless. It is nothing. Like, don't even bother. The only thing that it's good for is it has daily and weekly challenges where you literally just AFK for 20 minutes or 30 minutes if you want a little more XP. 30 minutes per day. That's what the mode is. You AFK and you go like eat or get ready for work like I was doing this morning, or watch a show, and then you come back after 30 minutes and you got a lot of XP from that and all your challenges are done. That's what jam stage is for. It's completely useless, but I thought at first that was the game, so I was very upset and very shocked. But then I found the main stage option. Now, main stage is where you actually go either with yourself or up to 4 friends, or up to 3 friends, 4 of you total, to make your little band, play your set list, and play your songs. And the really cool thing about this is, like I said, there are multiple different ways to get songs, and you can add a song to your set list from your own collection, but then you just all play the songs, right? So say my friend is a multi-millionaire and he can afford to buy all the songs that they're putting in. He's the only one who really needs to have them because he'll add them in the set list, and then we can just play through them. So only really one person in the group needs to have a song for us all to be able to play it and enjoy it on any of the 4 instrument options there for that song. And to get the songs, they have now a Fortnite Festival pass. If you kind of look at it as more of like a skin bundle, it makes more sense. It's not really a pass. It is in the sense that you have to play to unlock the stuff, but it's very expensive. It's like $20. It's more expensive than the entire normal battle pass, and you get no V-Bucks back from this. So it's a very expensive purchase, but you get a skin for a bunch of instruments, but most importantly, you get like 4 premium songs that are like real bangers. Like, the songs they put in here are good. Songs that you will actually know. There's a Weeknd song, there's Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison, there's Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy, there's Gangnam Style by Psy. There's like straight up bangers on there. They pretty much seem to have went to every artist and took like their best music, their best songs, at least for this first day. Now, as I said, that's on the sort of paid part of the pass, but there is a free part that has Epic Games songs from like previous Fortnite stuff and other music like that isn't a huge band that it's not The Weeknd, but it's still music that is actually pretty good, surprisingly decent music. And when you're just playing like through notes and stuff, obviously it's more fun and engaging when you know the song and it's a song you love, or you hear it on the radio or whatever from a huge artist. But these songs that you are getting are good in my opinion. There's only really 1 or 2 that are bad out of like the 7 that they give you. And then those are the ones that you, by playing, just will get for free, and you get to keep those forever. Now, those are like in your actual Jam Tracks library, as it's called. But for the other songs that you can play in there that are by real big artists and huge songs that those ones rotate out. But the cool thing is that it is for free. They rotate out completely for free. And they also are in the item shop, so that if you want to keep them in your library so you can play them anytime with any group of friends or whatever, you now own the ability to play that song anytime you want, and you can really like master it and get good at it and like get a flawless on hard or whatever. Then you have to pay for it, which it is quite steep in my opinion, the amount of V-Bucks. It's like it's probably like 2 times more expensive than buying a song in real life. Like if you were to buy it on like iTunes, or back in the day when you had to do that, buy a song for like $2 or whatever. On this, it's closer to like $6 or $7, $5 American, which is kind of insane in my opinion. Of course, it's in V-Bucks, so some people have spare V-Bucks or whatever. But in my opinion, this isn't anything I'm ever going to do. I'm not going to be buying songs, but it's the way that it works is that you can buy them to have them permanently. And if you were like super dedicated with a group of friends or whatever, really, like I said, only one person would have to buy them, which does kind of offset it. If you have a super tight core friend group or something like that, and the 3 or 4 of you are always playing Fortnite, it's like, hey, why don't we all throw in $1 and we can get this song and we can all play it. That is a thing. It's kind of cool at least that you're all allowed to play the songs. But the rotating songs are big name songs, and I was thinking like, oh, they'll probably just add songs like every week there'll be new songs. Well, if today is to be taken as like gospel, it's only been out for 1 day, so I only have the information that I'm given from 1 day, they've already rotated the songs within the first day. It's not even tied to the shop reset, because this morning when Festival came out at 8 in the morning, there was a set of songs. Now, the weekend ones I imagine are going to stay because it's sort of like the weekend season in Fortnite Festival. So there's 3 different The Weeknd songs, and then there's more that you can earn or buy as well on the paid pass. I guess buy and earn, I should say. But this morning there was also like Seven Nation Army, and there was Bad Guy by Billie Eilish and Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. These are all huge songs. Like I said, it's like their best songs. And then I played those in the morning with my friends at like 8 or 9 a.m. when it first came out, and we just, blasted through all the songs over and over. It's honestly such a fun mode. I don't want to make it seem like the mode itself, just playing it, isn't fun. I just want to explain how everything works as well so you understand. But the actual gameplay, the mode, is extremely fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's a rhythm game. There's not much I can show you to be like, look how crazy it is. It's like, it's a rhythm game. It's great. It works great. Like, it just is good. And the really, really cool thing, while I am talking about it, is that there are 4 different instruments. You don't all have to play the unique one. You can all be drums if you want. It doesn't matter. But the whole song plays differently depending on the instrument, because you actually do play that instrument's part of the song. Like if you're playing Bad Guy, for example, Billy is singing at the beginning of the song, but the drums don't actually come in until 30 seconds into Bad Guy. So if you're picked drums for that song, if you're the drummer, you actually don't do anything for the first 25 seconds. And then once the drum beat starts coming in, then you got to play all the drum beat part. But of course, if you're pick vocals as your instrument, and then you're hitting all the notes that are like when Billy sings and stuff like that. So depending on the song and the instrument, you really per song have 4 different songs. If we're talking in terms of gameplay, the entire thing is completely different. All the instruments play completely differently, not to a massive extent besides drums. Drums are their own nightmare. Drums are like the expert level above the other 3. They're much harder. Everything's like double notes because you're hitting like the foot pedal and the high top, or you're doing like snare and cymbal at the high at the same time, and that stuff is a lot harder. There's always like 2 notes that you're pressing the whole time, and you're doing the drum beat. And then if there's a crazy guitar solo in the song, then only the person who picked lead guitar is actually playing during that part, and they have this crazy guitar solo. It's really, really cool and really well put together. I personally haven't seen that since Rock Band. Like if you were playing any rhythm games normally, it's just one song has a set notes pattern where you play like all the notes of the whole song. But in this, everyone is playing the whole time, unless there is literally none, unless I said there's no drums, or there's just pure silence or whatever. But in general, everyone's playing the whole time, and you're actually playing your instrument, which is really cool, and it gives that sort of band feel to it. But as I was saying, back to the songs, there were the 3 songs this morning at 8 and 9 a.m., as well as the sort of normal ones that are there, the Epic Games ones that you own, and then the weekend ones as well. Then I came back, the shop has not reset. I came back after work later tonight, like 12 hours later. I booted up. Those 3 songs are gone. I can't play them anymore unless I buy them. Now that might be like, oh, that kind of sucks, because I wanted to really get good at Seven Nation Army. I love the Battlefield 1 trailer, so I want to keep playing that song. It's like, that's the downside. But 3 new songs are already there, rotated in. And now I have 3 songs that I haven't played. The total before was like, oh, there's like 9 songs. Now there's 3 more. It's like that much more game just got appeared. I now have more songs I can play. And if they can somehow keep that up, that they're literally going to be rotating songs multiple times a day, or at least multiple times a week, and adding new songs and new ways to get songs and stuff like that, like, this game will flourish for a very long time, because you're not going to sit down and play 8 hours of a rhythm game that has like 10 songs. You're not going to do the same songs over and over. I will say, though, that it is completely fun and fine to do that. Like, I played for multiple hours the same songs multiple times, because it's fun, and you have challenges and stuff you're doing as well, and you mix up your instruments. It's very engaging. It's very fun. It's a fun rhythm game. You get to talk with your friends while you do it, compare scores and how many notes you miss and whatever. But generally, and as time goes on, you're not going to be playing that much time into it, but it's there to be like, oh, there's new songs today. Let's go check it out. And it's like, oh, they have my favorite Weeknd song. They have my favorite, Ariana Grande song. Oh, they just added Eminem Godzilla's now in here. and it's, you know, an expert level for vocals. I'm going to try Godzilla. And then you try it, and if you really, really love it, you can buy it or whatever. But in general, you try it, you get to play it for that night with your friends or that week with your friends, and then it swaps out for some other song, and you come back and check it out the next day or the 2 days later. And there's a new cast of songs that you can play. And that just concept of like the constantly rotating songs, and they're all extremely well-known, high-quality, big-name songs, like that is extremely impressive, and it's completely free. There is a lot of stuff that I mentioned that is paid, and it's easy, and I was at first kind of like annoyed. It's easy to be like, wow, this is expensive. Like the prices on this stuff is out of control, but when you sit back and look at what you're getting for free, you know, you're getting all those songs for free as long as you don't mind the fact that they're just rotating. And if you're just playing the game for fun and to just see what songs are there, try all the songs out, and you just like enjoy good songs, like then it shouldn't really matter whether you actually like buy them or not. You're still playing cool new songs, and they should be changing up all the time, as well as the fact that there's going to be seasons to Fortnite Festival, just like there's to Fortnite itself, where there'll be a new like main sort of festival person next season, like the way the weekend was right now. And I would imagine, like, say it's Eminem, they will add a bunch of Eminem songs that are now permanently there, just like the weekend ones, or maybe just there for that whole season or whatever, however it ends up working. And then a new pass where you can get new songs and stuff like that. So you're going to have an ever-growing library, even if they're not the massive premium songs. You will still have more songs, and then there's going to be the rotating ones. And all that to say, Fortnite Festival is very good. It's a lot of fun. If you love rhythm games, you're going to love it. If you just even casually like rhythm games or just want to try it out, I don't see how you couldn't like it. Like I said, it's difficult, but it has difficulty settings. Like even if you have the difficulty setting that you pick just for yourself in general with like the amount of notes and the speed that it goes and the way it works in all rhythm games. But then it tells you per song as well how difficult your instrument within that song is. So if you're playing a song, like I said earlier, that has not that much drum going, or, you know, not that much for vocals, it's kind of a slow song, then it'll say, like, you know, a 2 difficulty out of 7 for vocals, but the drums are a 6 out of 7. It's got a crazy drum the whole time, but the guy barely sings. Then you can play on easy and play vocals, you're going to have a very easy time. Or you can play medium and put it on drums, and it's going to feel like you're on hard because it's already a hard drum song. So there's a lot of like player choice there, maneuverability on like how hard you really want your experience to be or how easy you want it to be in such a way that you can really play with anyone, and you don't have to like manipulate so that, you know, someone who's not as good at a rhythm game is still able to play with you in the band, same song. For you, it can be extremely hard, and for them, it can be extremely easy, and it doesn't really matter. You're both playing the song together, and that way, everyone's able to play together. Y'all have fun. It does have mechanics where, like, you have a band score, and you have your own score, so it will then, like, you know, average out how you and your friends are all doing together to give you your band ranking and stuff. So there's still that team score as well as your personal score. It's just all very well done, and it's extremely high quality. You can, of course, use your Fortnite skins and do your Fortnite emotes and stuff. Like if you're the 30-second of rest at the beginning of Bad Guy, you can stand there and floss or do whatever you want to do. And it's just a really fun, well put together rhythm game that has, again, blown me out of the water. Honestly, there may now be a correct answer to the question of what is the best game of all time. It may honestly be as simple as just saying Fortnite. Because at this point, you now have Fortnite itself, which was already pretty dang good. It's one of, if not the best BRs you can play. You now have one of the best kart racers you can play, one of the best rhythm games you can play, and one of the best survival and building games you can play. And they're all playable in co-op and, you know, with your friends and online and etc., etc. And they're all free. There isn't really much better than that. Like, this, honestly, this week, these 3 releases are going to be just remembered as a massive change in the entire industry in general. This high quality content, like these full quality games for free that anyone anywhere can play on pretty much anything on your phone. It's kind of insane, and this game especially will work very well on like Fortnite Mobile, because it's just 4 buttons to do the rhythm stuff and 1 more to trigger your like power mode. It's going to be massive. I think Festival's going to be sticking around for a long time, and like I said, I rank it even above Rocket Racing and possibly above Lego Fortnite as time goes on, depending on how much each is improved and added to. But for today, I think that's going to have to do it. I really have to give a glowing review to Fortnite Festival. I hope that you check it out and hop on there with some friends, or even on your own. You can listen to some great music like for free as well, and you get to just jam out. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more from me. Comment what you think down below, what you thought of Fortnite Festival so far. If you tried it, if this made you go try it out, let me know what you thought. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I put a lot of work into these 3 videos. I got them out like bam, bam, bam. 1 a day. Usually I would only upload every other day, but this stuff is hot off the press. I wanted to give it to you guys. So subscribe. That would be really helpful too. We're trying to hit 6K by the new year. And I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day or night.